It's been 40 years since the first Mule team was brought to MU in 1984 by Robert Kars, then dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. The pair, Hilda and Louise, quickly became the goodwill ambassadors for the college and, by extension, the entire university. Today, a group of students is helping keep that tradition alive, and they're a hit everywhere they go.
Good boy. That's a good boy.
A dying art
Probably takes about 15 minutes to harness them up.
that's alive and well here at Mizzou.
That's what they actually push against when they pull.
For 40 years, these mules have been the University of Missouri's favorite troop of ambassadors.
These beauties behind us are some of the Missouri mules. We have 6 mules here right now. We use them to go to public events.
And it's these 6 mules that are proud to be on display.
1, 2, 3.
Boone, George, get up!
As the mule is actually Missouri's state animal.
Missouri became famous when Missouri farmers first started to breed large draft horses to mammoth donkeys to get the Missouri mule. So these large mules you see behind me are pretty much emblematic of those mules that helped to settle the American West. And because of their hybrid vigor, Missouri farmers, the military, freighters, and pioneers really prized mules for their hardiness.
The 6 mules at Mizzou today are Tim and Terry, Bess and Rose, and Boone and George. And as you can tell, these aren't just any ordinary mules. These are mammoth mules weighing around 1,500 pounds apiece.
You get the best of both worlds of the genetics, and so they require less feed, but they have more horsepower. They are better in extreme conditions, so whether it's really cold or really warm.
Mules may come with some misconceptions, but ask Dr. Dotem or any of his students, and they'll tell you these mules have the beauty and the brains.
Well, mules are smarter than horses. I'm sorry, it's been scientifically proven. Absolutely. And that doesn't necessarily make them easier to work with. Their personalities are related to their intelligence. We don't like to call them stubborn. We like to call them intelligent. And they think about things before they will do them.
That requires a lot of trust between the mule and their caretakers.
The mules cooperate very well. They really love doing their job, and mules will let you know if they don't like doing their jobs.
And members of the Missouri Mule Club are the ones who spend hours with these mules every single week, feeding them twice a day.
Boone, George, get up.
And driving them on the weekends.
Did you have much experience with mules before coming to Mizzou?
I had never worked with a mule before coming to Mizzou. So I'm actually from the state of Maryland, so I'm from the East Coast, and the only reason I'm out here is for vet school.
So are mules growing on you?
Oh yes, I really like the mules, and they definitely have a soft spot in my heart now, and they're really cool to work with, and learning how to drive, which is kind of a dying art, and that's really nice to be able to learn this tradition of driving and to keep that here.
A tradition that's being carried on here at Mizzou while helping these students make memories that will last a lifetime.
Hardly anybody knows how to hitch and drive these animals anymore, and I've got 20 students that could do it in a heartbeat, and that's pretty cool, I think.
It's these mules making a lasting mark not just on the veterinary students, but Mizzou fans along the way. The Missouri Mule Team is actually funded solely by generous donations and gifts. So if you'd like to contribute, we put that information on the screen. And they were so generous. We had so much fun. I even brought my little girls out to meet the Missouri mules. They're asking for a couple mules at home. We have not convinced my husband of that yet. There is still time, but we haven't yet. Well, speaking of time, that's all the time we have this weekend. Join us next weekend. We are wrapping up our 2024 College Roadshow here on U.S. Farm Report from the University of Minnesota. Some crimson and gold next week. We hope that you join us as we work to build on our tradition. Have a great weekend, everyone.
U.S. Farm Report is produced and distributed by Farm Journal Broadcast.